$1.75 trillion is what American students owe America. Let me explain why this is not going to be a problem for me to do, even with the executive order. Remember 1.5 trillion. Now, pay attention. Biden, he just gave 1.7 trillion away to Ukraine and NATO allies, not college students here in America. If you remember what I just said, that the students needed to just get out of debt, it was 1.75. Biden just gave 1.7 trillion away to non-Americans. Yeah, they just did that. Oh, all you gotta do is just look it up. On your Google search, just go ahead and put Biden signs $1.7 trillion government spending bill. Yeah, look it up. I don't make none of this up. At any point you say, Dr. Tanner, you're lying to me. They say, Dr. Tanner, where all this money gonna come from? The same place it's been coming from. If we got 1.7 trillion to give to Ukraine, I just somehow feel like I know we got 1.75 to give to these American students here in America. Wouldn't y'all agree? To make sure that their debt is gone. So we can have students, they wouldn't be students anymore, but, these successful business people that came from colleges not having to stress on those things so they can get their lives started and going in the right direction, stress-free. Trust me, you don't want your brain surgeon worried about if he can pay his mortgage or his rent, do you? While he's inside of your brain. You would not want him stressing, trust me. Oh, when they're treating you for cancer and stuff and they misdiagnosing people, it might come from stress. Yeah, because those people still owe college and they're living paycheck to paycheck. So some of those misdiagnoses, they come from those stressful environments that America, Democrats and Republicans created. So once again, those domestic terrorists are still at it again, terrorizing you and your families without you even knowing. So I'm going to get rid of that. $1.7 trillion in federal spending for Ukraine. And this 1.5 trillion that American students owe America. And yet America will not bail them out. No, but America keeps digging a ditch deeper. America keeps digging this ditch deeper. Are y'all ready to be thrown away in your ditch that America then dug? That's my question. Because it's digging. And it's digging, and it's digging, and it's digging. So let me go to something else. My Christopher Columbus Act, law, whatever you want to call it. What that entails is that every foreigner in the land, the day that I'm inaugurated, will become a United States citizen. If you live here, you work here, your family died here, kids go to school here, you've been here, why we keep taking and not giving? We want to make sure we know where everybody live at. I want to make sure they got right proper documentations, a driver's license, an ID. We need to know where everyone's at in America. And with that 30 million immigrants that's sitting in America, not able to do anything because they're living in fear, I'm going to take the fear away. And I'm going to make America great for them as well. Not just for us, because guess what? We know that foreigners came here and they did everything that they did. Ain't no one worse than Christopher Columbus. No one. And if you think Hitler's bad, think about it. They celebrate Christopher Columbus. Still. And he killed millions, if not more. Hundreds of millions of people died. And we have Trump saying that Mexico is sending their worst. Who sent Christopher? We still celebrate that. So this Christopher Columbus Act or law will allow those citizens, those families, and people here in America that are foreigners to become citizens, because none of them have done anything close to what Christopher Columbus has done ever. Ever. And we're going to make sure that they're citizens so that they can be a part of this system that we have. Oh, remember those African Americans I talked about earlier today in this segment? Those African Americans that was receiving those $5,000 a month, they're going to be creating new industries, new jobs, new positions, new everything. Think of a new car company, an airplane company. Think of all these things that's going to be created as soon as African Americans start receiving $5,000 a month. And now think of all the jobs that's going to be there. Now think back to that Christopher Columbus law. And now we have a bunch of documented Americans, 30 million plus, that are now documented, living in America, stress-free. They can go to work. They don't have to hide and get paid under the table. And guess what? Who can hire those folks? That big, massive African-American community that just got all these wonderful job opportunities for everybody. They can hire that immigrant, all those used to be immigrants, right at their businesses, and make a wonderful connection and thrive. America could be the best thing ever. And if you think we're making 25 trillion a year, wait till we get African Americans involved with great ideas and great thoughts, and immigrants involved with great ideas and great thoughts, and everyone else in America involved. How much greater will we be? No more jobs going to China. When you look at your t-shirt, it won't say made in China. It say made in the USA. We don't have to import it. It's just right from home. If you want to get on this campaign team and go all the way from your house to our house, and our house is the White House, this is what you do. Click on my name, or click on where it say Melanated People of Power. Screenshot this right now where it say Quad A Corpets. Call him, or go ahead and go to my page and where it says the website. I have a website up for my campaign team. Click on that campaign team website. It's going to take you directly to our campaign room where you can get involved and make sure that everything I just said come true for your 2024. We're done with the terrorists, and we're done being insane, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. We're done. I don't care what race you are. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care what gender you're identifying as. We're done. We're done with the insanity. We're done with the terrorists. And this country is going to come right back to us where it belongs. The people of America. The hard-working people. The me's and the you's.